mwingine anaweza osha manguo, mwingine apange vyombo, mwingine apige duster, but they do absolutely zero. So how do you deal with that as a responsible parent? You cannot force your kids to teach them how to do things if they don't want to. Mtoto lazima kuepia na interest ya kufanya kitu. Kama uko na content, you can even earn with videos. Sio lazima unini ukuje live. You can make beautiful videos and post them. And if they are interesting, people will watch and you will still earn your money. Sio lazima ukuje live ndio upate karos. This is the mistake everybody's making. All Kenyans had Nyako got 200 lions, TikTok iko na pesa, tuendeni TikTok. Kenya mzima ikahamia TikTok, mpaka mapasta. And now they are wondering, hizi lions ziko wapi? Lions were not designed for everybody. They are designed for specific people and how hard you work to get them. Unaweza kaa hapa 2 years na hujawahi ona lion. Not everybody gets lions. I get lion like every day. Yeah, it will also depend with your heart, how you treat other people. Yeah. Remember, I am a charity champion. When I'm in Kenya, I spend my life with needy people. Yeah, so God give me back by sending me lions. So, ukijaribu kujikompea na mimi, why is Nyako getting na mimi sina? Osha roho yako kutu. Nunua jik. Mwaga kwa hiyo roho yako kutu. Alafu uingie ndani ya washing machine. Oga 1 hour na maji ya washing machine. Kutu ikiisha, rudi TikTok. Utapata lion. Sawa, ninakupatia tips on how to get lions. Very easy. You cannot be jealous and get lions at the same time. Ni ngumu sana. Na ukipata, itakuwa tu ni for a while, for a short time. Yeah. Sanitize. Yusa habari yako. How are you doing? Habari zenu gifters wangu. Anyway, how many people hugged their children this morning? Lynn Goldridge, guten Morgen. How many people hugged their kids this morning, or how many people had the opportunity to hug their kids this morning? Remember to hug your children, because there are people who have their children, but they don't even care about them. And there are people who God hawajawapatia hiyo opportunity ya kukuwa na watoto wao, but they wish they could hug them. There is just a man in America who was just ameua watoto wake 3. Amewapanga hivi kwa line, a 7, 6 and 5 year old boys, na kawawekea gun ta. Inaitwanga frustration of life. Watu wako frustrated. I am also frustrated with my kids, especially teenagers. But don't let your anger make you harm your children. Walk away if they make you so angry. Me, I used to shout at my kids, lakini nilikuja nikasema hii shouting itanigonjesha. I have teenagers who can help me around my house. They can do house chores. Mwingine anaweza osha manguo, mwingine apange vyombo, mwingine apige duster, but they do absolutely zero. So how do you deal with that as a responsible parent? You cannot force your kids to teach them how to do things if they don't want to. Mtoto lazima kuepia na interest ya kufanya kitu. It is very difficult to raise kids. Kuweni patient. After all, when they reach 18, you tell them bye, turus. The world is gonna show them. Aki mtoto akifika 18 hapa jamani ni hivyo. Yes, unamwambianga bye, 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 bye. So vumilieni hawa watoto. Wavumilie. Kama uliwaleta kwa hii dunia, no child signed to be born. You enjoyed your ginene. You enjoyed your nice time. It is through our nice time that we get these children. It is through our nice time that we get our children. And through thick and thin, remember that nice time you had when you were having them. No child signs to be brought into this world. And no child signs to suffer. Tukue tu patient. Kuraizu watoi si rahisi. Me, I have 3 children. I've never been married. I've raised my kids from scratch, from zero, alone. There are moments you want to give up. It's normal. I also have moments where I say, afadhali nikufe. How many parents say that? Mi nasemaga, nyithindo gibro nega. Abro thomaliti, nyithindo gibro nega. Ama mimi nasemaga kiroro. Watoto nikikufa si watateseka. Watoto nikikufa. Hivyo ndio muongea. Kiroho. Nakwambia. Hey. And you find people that cannot even hold that anger. Kuna watu huwa wanaua watu, imagine. Mtu anamka tu. Maybe anaona watu hii ndio wanamfanya ana go through what. Yeah, we blame our kids a lot for the things we go through. We blame them. Especially financial hard time. You just feel like your kids are responsible for putting you through that shit. Or sana single mother huwa wanaua watoi because they want to have their relationships. They want to have their good time. Single mother mtu anataka kurukia mjulus bila mtoto kumlilia. Nge. Aki guys, hizi tu ni challenges of life. Don't mistreat your kids. Sahi, you have your good time. You are young. Mimi sahi, mimi Nyako. Hey guys, I used to be a very, very beautiful young girl. Mnanionanga vile ninang'ara. Imagine sahi ningekuwa niko 20 na ninang'ara hivyo. Ningekuwa na how many suitors kwa hii TikTok? How many men that would have loved to have me? Kama niko na hii age yangu niko nayo, but still I imagine in my head I am 13 forever. Alafu, if I see my firstborn, I see myself in my firstborn. I have a very handsome young man. Alafu unajua nini? Mimi Mungu alininyima urefu. Me, I'm not tall. But luckily, the only thing I've ever wanted to be is to be a young tall lady with some full breast. Yani ile catwalking figure. That is what I have always wished for. Imagine God amepatia you all that I have wanted to my son. Tall, slim, handsome. My boy is just, I see my next life in my son. Umewaiza mtoto hata wewe ukimwangalia unasema wow. Si huyu mtoto ameumbika. So guys, and there are days I was going through hard time with that my firstborn. My first son nimemza Africa. So he grew up in a very hard life. Guys, you know when you raise a mixed child kwa hiyo jua kali na pati hizo chakula anafaa kukula, mtoto huwa anageuka Msomali, anakuwa sheli instead of being me. So it wasn't easy raising my son, but I held on. You hold on to your hard moments with those kids. They might turn to be very gorgeous children one day. You never know. Hold on, guys. Just hold on. Hold on. Somali was just... Yeah. There are times I thought nilizanga na Msomali. Jua imepiga mtoto ameparara. So, you know what? Today I woke up in the morning and I don't know, something just told me I should hug my child. Obviously, you know who I hugged. My daughter is a teenager. Teenagers wako tu na... You know how teenagers behave. And my teenage girl, she's more connected to her father than me. Yani, I don't know. Somehow, my daughter is more with the dad. And I relate more with the dad than me. I don't know why. Anapenda babake kuniliko. Hiyo inamaanisha damu ni nzito kuliko maji ama. I take more of babake. And my little boy is more on my side. My youngest, ako more on my nini. On my side. So, guys, siku hizi, I don't know, but the morals of raising kids pia imekuwa a little bit tricky. Watoto wetu wa siku hizi hatujawalea vile tulilelewa. We were raised very strictly. I noticed that my parents were having sex at the age of 19. Our parents were very private those days. Na siku hizi, you know what I'm talking about. It is obvious that our kids knows everything going on around them. Yeah, let us just keep they were getting married. Ebu tujaribu. Hold on there. Hapo kwa kunini kupatia watoto mapenzi. Hold on there. Even if you cannot afford their birthdays, but your presence in this kid's life and being just kind to these children is very important. Do you know what? Watoto wa siku hizi wana grow haraka and they don't forget. Kama ulichukua mti ukamgonga kichwa, imagine time siku hizi inarana haraka kidogo kidogo, mtoto amekuwa teenager kidogo kidogo, mtoto amekuwa rebellious kidogo kidogo, mtoto hataki anything to do with you, ameenda outside world. Watoto wa siku hizi wana grow haraka sana. Be kind to your kids. It is hard. Not all kids get the love they need in this world, even though wako na wazazi wao. We are too busy with TikTok. Yeah, TikTok has taken over the world. Unasikia mtoto anakuja kuongea na mama yake. Mama anamwambia ngoja. Wait. Nakuja. Ngoja. Some of us even push their kids away from camera. I saw one video that shocked me on Five. Mtoto amekuja kukisi mamake. Mtoto alisukumwa. Toka hapa. I'm like, what? Let us be kind to our kids. TikTok has taken over our lives. TikTok ni tamu. Mimi, my kids, they come on camera. My children, they come on camera. I don't have a problem with that. Only my daughter is not allowed to come on camera. Yeah, only my daughter. The government doesn't allow that. So, let us be kind to our kids. Niliona hiyo video in America. Kuna mbaba, he just got angry. I think he could not hold raising 3 kids. Alafu watoto wamefuatana, kazi yao ni ngumu sana. Huwa wanataka patience. Wako na lot of demand. watoto wamefuatana 6, 5, sijui 2 or 3 or 4. Huyu anataka hii, huyu anataka hii, huyu anataka PlayStation, huyu anasikia njaa, huyu anataka kuenda kwa choo, huyu sijui nini. Be careful when you have these young kids wanafuatana at the same time. The demands of young kids is very high. The demands of young children is very high. There are people who just literally lose it. They cannot take your pressure, your demand. Kwanza kuna watu ukwa irritated wakiitwa mama. Kuna watu wako na hiyo syndrome. Mama. Kila mtu anakuita mama. And imagine someone is dying kuitwa mama. There are people who have never been called mom and they just need something to call them mom. Nawana. And the people who are already mothers, they get, I tell you, there are people who get irritated wakiitwa mom. I swear. Kuweni patient na watoto. Children need a lot of patience. I am not patient either. How do I raise my children? If I cannot take a situation, I ignore it completely. I don't get involved. I think ignoring a situation is better than reacting to it, and it ends up a disaster. Ignoring a situation. And nani amekuambia raising young kids is easier than raising a teenager? Hakuna mtoto. Kwanza, you know what? Raising young kids 10 years ago was easier because there was no internet. There was no Facebook. Na hata kama kulikuwa na Facebook, it was very, very dormant. Raising young children 10 years ago was very easy because of why we had all the time. We spent all the time with our kids. There was no TikTok. There was only television where you could put a cartoon, and we dedicated our lives to our kids. Kuosha nyumba, kupika, kuosha vyombo, to put up their clothes. 10 years ago or 6 years ago, it was very easy to raise these young children. Now, young children have become a big problem. And if it shuts down, the better. So that people can go back to their normal livelihood. It is not normal. It is crazy. I pity people raising young kids now. Hata teenagers ni afadhali. And our teenagers too. They are already hooked up into this internet world. Me, I hardly talk to my kids. Kila mtu ako na PS5 yake kwa room yake. Kila mtu ako na iPhone yake kwa room yake. Tukikutana ni saa zile unaita mtu kuja uchukue chakula. So mimi leo, I woke up, I felt guilty. Nikaambia mtoi wangu, hebu kuja unihug kabla uende shule. I just want to start developing some relationship with my kids. When I come from Africa, I'm going to dedicate more of myself to my kids.